Anyway, let's move on and let's talk about Orange Juice Simpson. You know, Orenthal. So, child, word on the curb is that apparently Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman's families are upset over O.J. Simpson's in memoriam tribute at the Food Stamp Awards, calling it entirely inappropriate. You know what? I'm sorry, Robert. I saw your post. I'm gonna read it when I'm done with this one because you mentioned something about the awards. But anyway, so it said the segment, which also paid tribute to late stars including Willie Mays, Richard Roundtree, Ron Cephas Jones, Louis Gossett Jr., and Carl Weathers, describes Simpson solely as a former NFL player. Yeah. Now, hold on, because what I want to do is let's pull the picture up. Oh, no, not that one. Let's pull up the photo in case y'all didn't watch the in memoriam. So I'm gonna put it up, and there it is. So Tia Mowry introduced the segment as a tribute to the black excellence that we unfortunately lost this year. Okay. Adding that those featured changed how our artistry is seen and left us with a legacy that we will, who the hell wrote this shit? A legacy that we will always remember. It's never easy to say goodbye to those who influence us, but we can take a moment to celebrate and acknowledge their contributions to the culture. While the audience had been applauding as each photo appeared on the montage, a noticeable silence fell over the crowd when Simpson's face was shown, according to the Hollywood Reporter, with one person in attendance noticing some titters among the crowd. Users flocked to social media to express their disbelief over Simpson's inclusion in the montage, saying he should not be remembered at all. That's what one person tweeted. Another person said, I can't believe they gave that murdering monster that respect. Disgusting lack of empathy and compassion for the victims' families, and BET should be ashamed. Another person wrote on Reddit. Another person put, whoa, and the disrespect to the other individuals who were honored in memoriam and how this a-hole had taken this beautiful moment from their family, friends, peers, and community. This F word can't stop being abusive when he is dead. Well, damn. So it says Simpson's football acting career was overshadowed by. But look, y'all already know about the 1995 murder trial. Apparently, and look, here's the thing: the reason why all this stuff was going on at the time, of course, is because this happened around the time of the Rodney King riots and stuff that was going on in L.A. So the things were a bit tense between the police and black folks. So OJ and this whole situation, and that happened in Los Angeles, happened at, let's just say it happened at a good time for him because he was able to get off because of Ron, what is his name? Ron Furman? That the cop that was racist, and they brought that up, and then the glove don't fit, you must have quit. First of all, I don't know how you gonna put on a glove with a glove on top of a glove and think it's not gonna fit. It's like, but we didn't think about that all the time. I think we were so caught up in the sensationalism of it all, and we never seen a high profile case like that broadcast on TV. So that was the beginning of like the whole reality TV type situation because we was watching that shit in real time. And I remember when I was in school and they delivered the verdict, I saw like all the black people was happy and all the white people was pissed. And so, but that was because of what it was at the time. Now that things have cooled and now that years have passed, we all looked at it as like, we knew his ass was guilty in some way or another. He probably hired some people, whatever the case was. The story over the years that he was very abusive towards Nicole. He was always beating her and being abusive and being going into these jealous rages and all this other stuff. And it got to the point where a lot of times it happens in abusive relationships that it gets to the point of you either beat that person and they leave, or they're gonna end up unalive. So we don't necessarily know exactly what happened. I do know that when OJ left this earth, he knows what happened. And we'll always forever have to speculate because we really don't know the story. And they was able to get him on that trial in that case, but they was able to get him later on. I think it was for tax evasion or something or another. That what they got him on. It's funny how they never can get you on your criminal shit, but they always get you on some tax evasion as Al Capone. Well, you had to dig him up and ask him. But but look, Al Capone, they couldn't get him on any of them murders that he was doing back in Chicago, but they got his ass on tax evasion. So it's funny that's how they get you in those type of situations. So Nicole's sister Tanya slammed his inclusion in the segment, telling TMZ it's inappropriate to give an abuser and murderer recognition. Whoever thought of doing that owes every domestic violence victim an apology, and that's including our family, and they should be fired. Fred Goldman, Ron's father, echoed the same sentiment, saying, I think they shouldn't include anyone of that caliber. A wife beater, murderer, can't imagine why they would include someone like that. And oh, so they basically said that what he was arrested on was this. They said in 2007, Simpson was arrested for armed robbery and kidnapping after breaking into a room at a Las Vegas hotel and casino and taking sports memorabilia at gunpoint. He served 9 years in a Nevada prison before being released in 2017. He died at, what was it? What are we in July? So like almost 3 months ago, he passed, he died at the age 76 after he had prostate cancer. Well, damn, if he was bending over and touching his toes in prison, they probably been able to catch that prostate cancer sooner. Because it's up your ass. But anyway, so if he's capable of having a gun and armed robbery and shit, he's definitely capable of murder. And if his ass wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have ran and had the police on that chase in that fucking white Bronco. And here's the thing that I don't get about black folk, especially them fools that well, I know why they did it, because these days, the truth be told, nobody's watching award shows like that anymore. So BET, I'm sure the people that work there needed something to create controversy to want to get people to watch the show. So they were, doing all these stunts and shows, having the most ignorant performing. Had to put him in the in memoriam so that way you could trend on social media. So that way people go and watch the clips. People, they get trending, people talking about it and all this other stuff. So now that's what it is. It's all about like trying to trend and go online. So they probably got like a bunch of damn kids up in there. But then again, would they even know who the hell OJ Simpson is? I'm sure they probably was like, somebody up in there came up with the idea, which I think, in my opinion, is stupid. But what do you expect from trash like the BET Awards, who have no kind of credibility? Look, quiet as it's kept. I won't be surprised. I'm just looking forward to seeing what stupid shenanigans they're gonna come up with the VMAs when that drops in 2 months, because I think it's September when that comes out. But I say all this to say, and look, and there's another thing that I want to say about OJ too. It wasn't until this whole criminal situation that came out. He was another one that was a pick-me Negro, like what's his name? Tiger Woods, a bunch of them that sit and run over there to them white people in Calabasas thinking that they are part of the situation until they start beating on y'all and murdering y'all. Then all of a sudden, when the white people want to take your ass down because you forgot who the fuck you was, that you a ninja at the end of the day, the way that's how they look at you in society. When you was getting all your tens and stuff, being the athlete and being in the Naked Gun movies and all that other stuff. When he was doing a little comedy and all that other stuff, and his acting, when he was acting at one point too. I forgot about that. And then all of a sudden, y'all want to come home back to the cookout. The latest one is Jonathan Majors, because he did the same shit. And now he thinking because he got a damn perseverance award from Lipo Lee, all of a sudden, all is forgiven. And I can't even, and now I'm looking at, I've been looking at her sideways. Megan Good, like, girl, is this supposed to help you? Like, you being attached to Jonathan Majors, how does that help your career? Is that supposed to get eyes on Harlem? That show that I think you might still be filming it. I'm not sure. But I said, but I just see Jonathan Majors in the same situation as like OJ, except he ain't killed no white lady yet. Just saying. But anyway, what do y'all think of this story? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.